You're live.
We're live.
We are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hacks React to Disney Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'm Artie Bear, and I'm going to be, hosting this foray and the soiree, I guess. And with me is Taylor Grosso.
Hi, everybody. Feel free to join the conversation. I will read your chat if you have any questions or want to chime in on what you think about this.
Yeah, chime in. And happy day after Turkey Day, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and that, I guess, friends, family is good, sometimes not so good. We actually, here at the T-Bear household, we had friends over. So no family this year, but friends. And the T-Bear family is kind of not that big anyway. We're spread out all over the place. So it's really just my brother and his family that live here in Southern California. So it's usually just us and then friends that come over. But we had a great time. And my wife, Pamela, is an amazing cook. So the turkey was phenomenal. She cooked it in a bag. Taylor, have you seen this? They have this bag.
That's what my my grandma did.
She's kind of
my step grandma did that.
Yeah, and I when I was cutting up, what do they call it? Tradition that I cut the turkey. So when I was cutting it, it was so tender, and then I would just purposely let the turkey fall into the broth, and so then I would let it soak there, and then I would put it on the little platter, and oh my gosh, it was so juicy. Turkey has a tendency to get dry,
Yeah.
but this turkey was not. This was so good.
That bag locks it all in.
Yes, and guess what we're gonna have tonight?
Chicken.
No! We're gonna have turkey. Yeah. The best part of Thanksgiving is just leftovers for days and days and days. And also, I don't know about you, Taylor, how your house works, but on Thanksgiving, I don't eat in the morning and I don't have lunch. So I don't have breakfast and I don't have lunch. I just hold out. So usually we all get together around noon, 1 o'clock. And so then we just put out a bunch of hors d'oeuvres and just like food. And so then we just what do they call it? Grazing. We just graze for a couple hours.
That's the best.
Yeah. And then we eat. And it's like you just eat all day. Is that not the best?
That's like what it's all about.
Yeah. So yeah, we had some friends, some neighborhood friends over, and they're a delight. And we talk. They're one of the few people, like when you have friends like this, you guys just hold on to them. We can talk all the taboos, right? So we can talk sex, religion, and politics, and we don't get in each other's hair about it. Yeah.
That's because it's like your chosen family. Like when you choose your friends to come over, it's good, but like when it's family, you don't have a choice.
Yeah,
and you're gonna get some mixed fruit in there.
Yeah, the mixed fruit. Watch out for the mixed fruit.
You don't want that pear in your dinner.
You don't want that pear with your banana.
Yeah, exactly.
That's taboo. Yeah, so anyway, it was great, and we talked all night, so it was a lot of fun. We had drinks and things. So how did your turkey day go?
It was good. Me and my mom cooked for the first time this year, and I guess we did a good job. It was a big hit. And we had a lot of people over. It was a lot of fun, except for I somehow ended up cleaning almost everything.
I did too.
Me and my mom were supposed to wash dishes, and then what she would do is she'd hand me like a dish that still had food on it that was expected to dry. Like I had already washed a major half, but then her half had food, so I ended up pretty much washing and drying everything. But that's okay. I'm not embittered at all. It was still a really good meal.
But the food was great, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Happy Thanksgiving, Tank Ferret and Jason in the chat. Thanks for chiming in.
Yeah, Tank Ferret. I like that.
It's a good name.
Yes. So everything went good. The food was a success.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed myself.
All right.
Sure.
I don't know where you guys weigh in, but stuffing is good. But like stuffing mixed with mashed potatoes,
Ooh.
like I don't know, like somehow like the food starts mixing on your plate, right? So I was getting like green beans in with my stuffing, in with my mashed potatoes, and it was delicious.
Well, that's the thing about Thanksgiving food is Thanksgiving food is one of the few meals where everything mixing tastes good because all the flavors are very hearty and go together. Like even the desserts, like the pumpkin pie and stuff, it all goes together as opposed to like a lot of meals where the desserts don't really mix well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just works so well, and I actually look forward to this. I'm definitely, especially when I was younger, I would segregate food. Like I didn't mix. There was no way. Like my greens couldn't mix with my meat and stuff like that. But the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, just jam it all in. Yeah.
Thanksgiving food is the best food to do that with.
Yes, yes. So everything went well.
Yeah, how about you guys?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Some of the best times. So moving forward. Well, anyways, just to back up a little bit, I hope all your Thanksgiving went well, and that I thought you said there was some drama though. Were you going to share that drama, or you want to skip it?
I'm gonna skip that one in case my little brother's listening, just in case.
Well, now we know it. It involved your little brother.
Well, you know, typical Thanksgiving stuff.
Yeah, and your brother's getting the age that he's testing the boundaries, right?
Yeah, he's getting into he's like 12, so he's getting into the antisocial teenage years.
Yeah.
Those are no fun.
Enough said. Okay. Yeah. So what we're going to do is a reaction video. I've been kind of casually following this Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge thing, but I'm getting more and more and more intrigued as it goes on.
Most days when I come in, Art has some news about Galaxy's Edge to tell me.
This is insane, guys. I don't know if you've heard anything about this, but this Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland is going to be amazing, and they're building one in Florida and in the SoCal Anaheim Park as well. And I believe that the Anaheim Park is opening, the Galaxy's Edge is opening up this summer, and I think the Disneyland Florida is in the fall, maybe like late fall, early Christmas or early winter. I think around there, but it's opening later. And the thing is, I can't wait anymore. And the more news that's coming out, the better. And so I found this. So Taylor and I were going to do a little bit of a reaction to this video. And this is Fresh Bake, right?
Yeah, Fresh Bake Disney is the source, and he's kind of been posting a lot of content about this. So we're just doing a reaction to some of the footage he's provided.
Yeah, and maybe possibly we'll put a link for Fresh Bake because that's where I get most of my information from. And
It's a great channel.
Yeah, if anybody knows those guys, tell them that we're big fans, and I would like to reach out to them because I want to see how they're doing this stuff and where they're getting the information and all that other stuff because I would like to follow this more closely. So I think we're going to try to make this somewhat of a regular. So if you guys are intrigued, let us know, and we'll keep giving you more Galaxy's Edge updates. So without further ado, let's play this. And when it gets boring, I think I'll forward it a little bit because I'm not sure how much...
We got a couple questions about Black Friday. I think we'll talk about that towards the end of the video because we kind of got some stuff about that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Those are tangible. Those are going to be in the attraction. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting crazy.
We might have to watch the sound because YouTube might pull us.
Okay.
Let's see.
So if I keep pausing, it'll be okay, right?
Yeah, check that out, you guys.
So these are real, tangible props that are going to be in the attraction. And from what I hear, this right here it's tangible as well. Let me see if I can move this over. I don't think you're getting the whole screen here.
There
So
we go.
I don't know if you guys recognize this or know what this is, but yeah, this is the Millennium Falcon entry. So I believe that this is going to be the entry to the attraction. So you're going to be able to walk through this corridor to the cockpit, and I believe that the video later will explain a little bit more about this.
Were pretty interesting, but if you want
So this is concept art.
There was some debate as to whether that entryway into the Falcon was concept art or if it was real, but I'm pretty sure it's real.
Yeah.
saw it online,
So
That's
these,
real.
yeah, these are tangible. So I believe if you guys live here in SoCal, there's a lot of WED buildings. That's the Walter Elias Disney, and I think that's
That's
his,
what that means?
yeah, that's the development, the Disney development. And if you drive around Anaheim, there's a lot of buildings, Taylor. There's one right on Catella, and they're like these warehouse buildings, and that's where they build all these things.
I never knew that.
Yeah, they build them off-site. So a lot of the stuff is built off-site, and then they bring them in.
Wow.
So that's 4. Are those X-wing? They all look like X-wings.
That guy right there has the best job on earth.
Oh my gosh!
If he had a part in building them, then he has the greatest job.
But look, these are full size.
he can climb in.
And also, guys, these aren't like movie props. These are tangible, and some of these are gonna be outside, I think. So they're built strong. These aren't like
Would be witness to
like flabby or flimsy like styrofoam or like the Hollywood Magic stuff. These are like real.
other
Wow.
really revealing.
Okay, let's move this forward.
Galactic Knights.
I think this is where they previewed this stuff. So this was in Florida, and they had like a
Oh,
preview
okay.
night. That's what he's referencing.
So they showed off all this stuff at like a Florida event.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
So this is concept art, guys, but Fresh Bake actually confirms this is tangible, or is that the right word?
It's a physical.
This is
building.
going to be a physical set or scene inside the attraction. So this is going to be full size. This is going to be built. And what's going to be awesome, Taylor, is you know how a lot of these Disney attractions, this is probably going to be a screen. So those things are going to move, and then these guys will all be lined up. But look, there's a oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What is that? That's
TIE fighter?
A TIE fighter. Jeez. You guys can shoot me right now for not knowing that.
That's badass, says Nick. Yes, it is.
High-res images. These are.
Wow.
This is acoustic cover doesn't work.
This is crazy.
A little bit out of
So once again, thank you, Fresh Bake. So we're kind of reacting to your video here.
It's a good video, Fresh Bake. Keep it coming.
These are captured images from that recording.
Okay, let's move this
I want to know how
forward.
he's getting these
So
images.
the real thing, those are going to be real stormtroopers. I know that this has been mentioned before, but I just want to.
Ooh, robots in stormtrooper outfits. That boggles my mind. What are they called? Audio animatronics.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I saw. Okay, this is how much of a geek and robot geek. I'm like a robot geek, but like Disney robots as well.
Theme parks.
You know how they call them audio animatronics?
Uh-huh.
They're not audio animatronics anymore, but they still call them that. You know why they don't call them that anymore?
Because they don't use the audio to sync?
Yep, it's all like digital, or what do they call that? It's all computer now.
So, okay, so because...
They don't react to sound.
Oh, okay.
Because before the audio part, they reacted to the sound.
That's
So
what
they
react-
had like they had these chips in there, and so based on the sound and the frequencies
They'd
is how
move.
the mouths would move. Yeah, and so the movements were all linked or synced to the sound. So they actually were reacting to the sound. I don't know. This is a little hippie, and I'm a little older than you guys, and definitely you, Taylor. But they had these things called color organs or light organs, and what they were is they would hook them up to your stereo,
Oh, like
and so they
this?
would be a light show that would react to the sound, and those same inhibitor or sound chips are what they used in the Disney audio animatronic. So as the lights would react to frequencies, so does the mouth, and that's how they get the wider mouth and the smaller mouth, and that's how they move.
Can we get one for Kiss Corner?
What, a color organ?
Yes. That way, that could just be the visual.
While we're listening to Kiss songs?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we gotta monetize this bad boy. I mean, there's so much. You know what, guys? There's so much we could do with money. So you know that song, "Money Changes Everything"? It sure as hell does.
It does.
But that, I think Cyndi Lauper, when she's saying that, she meant it in a negative way. But
Well,
I don't mean it in a
I
negative
don't think
way.
that Cyndi Lauper was in any position at that time to like tell someone with average income that money doesn't change anything.
Yeah,
I'm
or
just
it
saying.
doesn't get better.
How
Yeah,
nice for a rich person to tell you that it doesn't make you happy.
yeah. Well, it could solve a lot of problems.
That what we're seeing here,
Yeah, what we're seeing here is genius. Thanks, Fresh Bake. Let's go here. Look at this. Okay.
building, because we can tell by
Oh,
There it is.
Look at how big.
Wait. This is the California one. Yeah?
Yes,
Okay,
because
there's
there's
the
there's the Matterhorn and there's
Big Thunder?
Big Thunder. Yeah.
Okay.
So this will also give you a positioning of where it is in the park. So we've already seen this enclosed now. This is all enclosed. We did another video, and the rock facade is in front of the. This is what they call the show building.
Yeah, if you want to watch our last video, which I think is just Hacks React to Galaxy's Edge, definitely check it out. We got some cool footage of, I think it's also from Half Baked. It might have been from somebody else. I'm trying to think. We had a couple videos compiled in that, but you get a good look at the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I think one of them was Half Baked. It's not half. Is it Half Baked? It's Fresh Baked.
Fresh Baked.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Fresh Baked.
We're Half Baked. So
That's what we can call our section.
ours will be Half Baked because that's where our brains are. So people are like this big, Taylor. They're like, can you see this?
Yes.
This is my little scale reference here. Hello, I'm a little person and I'm going to be walking. So you can get an idea of how massive this place is. And I think if I remember some of the concept art, see these cross beams?
Yeah.
Those might be structural, but those are also part of the design. So I think this, okay, I'm speculating, you guys, but I think this is that where you saw the TIE fighter and
Ooh.
that room where all the stormtroopers were.
And the way the ironwork was being.
Yeah, this
built
is all the
in
California
assembled.
Okay.
Okay,
They provided this little piece.
so
Look at that little girl. She's going nuts.
yeah, okay. I would too, especially if I had my hand on the throttle of the Millennium Falcon. I don't know, you guys. I was probably around 12, 14 in 70. Was it 77? When did the first Star Wars come out?
Oh gosh, don't ask me that now.
Anyways, you guys, I was the perfect age when the first Star Wars came out. So to be in this environment is just, it's a dream come true for somebody like me. I hope you guys are Star Wars geeks too. Otherwise, you probably are bored out of your mind. So just to could you imagine, Taylor? You're like moving the Millennium Falcon
Oh, I can
forward and stuff.
imagine.
Yeah. So anyway, this is where I'm Half Baked right now. So this is concept art for the Millennium Falcon. So I think there's two attractions, Taylor. There's one that I think is a simulator, and I think that's this Millennium Falcon. And then the other one is kind of like, what do they call them? Dark rides? Kind of like the Pirates or the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think they call those dark rides, and those are like those show buildings. So the earlier stuff that I was showing, that it had the hangar.
Yeah. Okay, so that would probably be a dark ride.
Yeah, that's a dark ride, and I think that hallway, the Millennium Falcon hallway, I believe it's probably. Okay, I'm speculating, you guys, but I believe it'll lead you into the cockpit, right? I mean,
No one's ever gonna go on the Indiana Jones ride ever again. I get to drive the car.
yeah.
Oh, I got to like pilot the Millennium
Because
Falcon.
look, all these guys, they're all interacting with stuff, except for her. She's just like, hey, this is. But all of them kind of have like they're functioning.
It's wildly pushing buttons, spazzing
Yeah.
out.
So I wonder if they actually interact somehow and have this Millennium Falcon. What do they call those simulator react
hope-
to them?
I hope they do, but part of me is gonna be really annoyed if like one of those kids keep pushing the button. It's like pew 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 the whole time.
Okay, the thing is, this would be the coolest if you could sit in that those gun
turret?
ports, the turrets. Oh my gosh! Can
Don't
you imagine?
get cocky, kid.
I would get cocky. I'd be shooting everything. Okay, here we go.
This is the cockpit. Of
Wow.
the
You're darn right, it's the
Now,
cockpit.
I don't know if this has been public before. But
I don't know. It is now. It is now Fresh Baked.
Front right seat is driving.
Oh
All
my
right, we already
gosh.
covered this,
He's got something to do over there too. Everybody's got a function here.
except that girl.
Which is, again,
She's excited. She can't even figure out what to do.
Keep flying through it idly. You are going to have
Yeah.
a function.
Oh my
while
gosh.
flying the Millennium Falcon.
Look at there. Did you see? Okay, I'm sorry. There was even. Oh my gosh. I got to back up a little bit. Okay.
The damage.
Look, well, stuff's happening inside the cockpit. Like, things are like breaking down and sparking. That's inside the cockpit.
Oh gosh.
So you're going to be in there. There's going to be real drama happening inside the cockpit too. So it's not going to be just safe. You know what I mean? Like you're in this safe cockpit.
You'd be
It's like-
terrified.
Yeah, you're probably going to get shot at and things
Ooh,
like
that'd
that.
be cool.
Yeah.
So again, confirmation of something that we
All right,
covered.
confirmation.
From the images that
Okay,
were
so
Alright.
there's
released
the
last
entryway.
month, a high-res image was provided of this, and there was a lot of debate.
So I'm assuming this is gonna be like Star Tours, where that's where you go in to get into the
Probably into the simulator.
cockpit
Yeah.
area.
Yeah. Cockpit / simulator.
Interesting.
Okay, this gets better, guys. Okay. So here's this, but the next image should boggle your mind. Okay, why not? Okay, here we go.
And that is not digital. That is physical set from the Millennium
It
Falcon
better be.
attraction.
Okay,
Ah!
yes. This is real. This is what that concept art looks like in reality. This is the real cockpit that you're going to sit in.
I want to sit right on the right side. Top, yeah, that one.
Yeah. I want to sit on this side because I'm right-handed, so whatever the throttle and stuff, I want to be able to move with my right hand. So this is it, guys. This is, you get to sit in the Millennium Falcon
I'm
cockpit.
gonna be so mad if I have to sit in the back where there's no buttons to push.
I have a feeling that everything should be interactive, otherwise you'd feel like you got ripped off,
Then
right?
I'm gonna be like a toddler, just like randomly touching buttons and stuff.
Have a fit, just start standing up.
We're all gonna get colds from like rapidly touching everything.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna be
Stop.
great.
So neurotic. Life will give you a cold.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, building up your immune system, Taylor. Go to the Millennium Falcon, build up your immune system. But this is nutty, guys. This is so crazy nutty.
And they followed that up with this piece.
Yeah,
We
this
just
piece.
talked about the
Man, this makes me want to go to that D23 Expo or whatever it's called if they show stuff like this. I wonder, next year's probably going to be cool.
Is it going to be here in Anaheim again?
It
or-
usually is in Anaheim. I think it's always in Anaheim. If any of you guys in the chat have been there, let us know. But I'm pretty sure they're always in Anaheim. I have a friend that goes every year. It's a little expensive, but she's like a toy collector, so I guess she goes to see the toys. And they usually don't have big set stuff like this, but now that this is a thing, they always talk about stuff they're doing in the parks. I'm assuming they'll have like cool miniatures and all kinds of exclusive stuff.
Well, they have a Disney. What is it called? It's at Disneyland and Tomorrowland.
Oh,
That
yeah,
circular
yeah.
building that used to be America Sings or whatever.
With the Marvel stuff in it now?
Yeah, I think they have all Star Wars stuff in it now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so maybe they would have some more things like that there. I know the Florida one, the Disney MGM. I don't think it's called Disney MGM. I think it's just called Disney Studios. They have in the Walt. It's like the Walt Experience. It's like a history of Walt Disney. I think they have a lot of this stuff, the miniatures and all the developmental stuff on display there.
Do you think the YouTube name Walt Vault is already taken?
Ooh,
If it's not taken, it's ours.
Walt Vault. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it.
We're gonna do some research.
We're gonna
but-
do a new show called Walt's Vault.
Ooh, Walt's
So
Vault.
if you guys are in, then give us some loving in the chat.
'Cause we can talk about theme park stuff all day.
Disney theme park.
Yeah, it's just ooh.
This is definitely concept art.
There's always a bigger fish.
This is the Millennium Falcon. Does it look like it's underwater?
You know what?
Or
I
just-
thought it was, but now I don't think it is.
Bathed in blue light. Oh no, it can't because it looks like water's pouring out of this thing.
It's
Yeah.
blue light. Unless it's in the Aquaman universe, in which case it does.
It all
look
looks like it's just
water.
blue light.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Like, go on the Millennium. This is gonna like. Are they just gonna get rid of Star Tours? Is this gonna be the new Star Tours, and it's gonna do away with the other one?
This seems like it would make Star Tours pretty obsolete.
It would be sad, like, if you couldn't get into this, and you're like, "Well, kids, I guess we'll go to Star Tours."
We'll just go
Like,
to Star Tours.
Oh, I wanted to ride the Millennium Falcon.
You know what, Dad? I saw what is this called, Walt's Vault, and they talked about the Millennium Falcon ride, and I guess Star Tours is okay. Taylor says it's pales in comparison to.
Art says that Star Tours is going to be obsolete. Oh, no, an ad.
Oh, an ad. How do I
We
forward
gotta
this?
play through it.
Do we have to?
Yeah, but we can skip it in 5
Alright.
seconds.
I'll do this until
Look at all these cowboys fighting.
Black Friday.
All right, skip it.
Skip.
Sorry, you
ad.
guys. Maybe if we were monetized, then we'd have our own ads, and not somebody else's.
You guys would be getting to watch Walt's Vault ads.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. This is real.
Oh, cool. They have the best job.
All right, Taylor. What part of a Star Wars ship is that?
That looks like a thruster
Of what ship?
of the Millennium Falcon.
Yes. Do you know who this guy is?
My new best friend.
I wish we knew that guy. I don't know his name, but he's one of the key designers for the Star Wars movies.
Ooh, he does have the best job then.
Yes.
Look at that guy just hands-on grabbing that thing.
This is all going to be outside, so this stuff is built to
He's-
last. This is real tangible
He's
stuff.
just like, I made this.
Look,
Look at it. Isn't this neat? Pretty cool.
you guys just kind of faked the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, well, we built it for real.
Sorry, film guys. I
Yes.
built mine so it could stay outside in the rain and children.
Ooh, could you imagine in the rain? That would add a whole new level to that whole area.
Oh my gosh, the best pictures.
The 3 times it rains a year here in California.
It's gonna be amazing to just seem like some little Southern California stoner looking chick like posing for a selfie, but the Millennium Falcon is behind her.
Why a hippie chick?
Because those are like all the young girls in California.
They're all hippie chicks.
They all look the same.
All right, guys. You know what this is?
X-wing.
This is tangible.
It's
This is
Poe's.
real.
It's Poe, isn't it?
Poe Dameron.
Oh, Snoop.
Oh, Snoopy.
It was Snoop.
It was Snoopy. He killed or he seduced our child. Camp Snoopy.
Oh my gosh.
This
Knott's
is
Berry
real.
Farm's just gonna go out of business.
This is real, Taylor. This is tangible.
Wow. Look, it's got a little ladder thing. Can
I
you
want to
climb
climb
it?
that to go in there, yes.
That's on the side.
All right, so this is that guy. Oh, somebody said something?
Simonon says that's on the side.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
I think this is that Doug Chang or whatever. I think that's who
Oh, it
that
says-
is. Yeah, it's kind of blurry, but that's
Yeah.
that Star Wars film guy.
Wow.
I think he's been with Lucasfilm for a
Wherever
long
they are,
time.
this is a huge panel
I think this is that same.
in Florida.
Yeah,
But where? It's got like a rock background.
I don't know. They gutted that that movie experience, so they could be actually in that attraction. Because the outside, you know, that where we started,
Oh.
that's that Grauman's Chinese
Oh, okay.
reproduction, and I think from what I heard, they gutted that attraction. And anybody who cares, Disney trivia, the new redhead that's in the Pirates of the Caribbean is the witch from this attraction that I'm referencing in Florida.
What? Really?
Yeah, that robot body is her,
Oh.
and then it's the Tarzan Jane's face
I don't know how I feel
from the
about
same
that.
attraction. Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
they're swapping out robots.
I wish they would have just kept.
Why are we spending so much
I don't
time on these
know.
people?
I wish they would have just kept the robot, the like redhead from the Pirates. Like we had this idea early that they should like, because they were getting rid of her, that they should just make her into like a sexy pirate. But you went to Disney last time. You said they didn't, right?
No, she's not in the attraction anymore. But you said that they probably put that thing up for auction and sold that thing for $1 billion.
Ironically, they literally sold the redhead for real.
Exactly. That's the joke, right?
That would be a great piece to own.
Yeah, especially if they set it up as the auction.
Yes, you can buy all.
Like
of
you
them.
could buy all of them, even the chubby girl.
Oh, I'd like the chubby one.
She's so happy to be sold.
She is.
She was so ecstatic.
She's so cute.
Yeah, she's like, ooh. I think she's holding her hands like, ooh.
Yeah, she's like posing it out.
Yeah, I think she's kind of doing this, isn't she? Like,
Yeah, she's her hands knit
show
together.
your larboard side now.
Oh, Millennium Falcon side about the cargo ramp. That was the.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Raspberry, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is.
This is Florida.
Okay.
So I guarantee you guys, already what we're looking at is bigger than the one in California.
Oh, definitely.
Sadly, this is probably already bigger, and this isn't even I think this is probably a third of the Florida size.
You mean the
Um,
California size?
No,
Oh, this picture.
this is a third of the California size. Yes.
Holy crap! Then how big is this thing?
Wait, I think they show some overhead views.
Because this already looks giant.
There's a giant crater here.
What are they gonna put there?
I don't know. They have to dig. They have to put everything above ground in Florida because of the
Ew.
floodwaters and stuff.
Yeah,
Did you know that Disneyland in Florida is
Whoa.
built above ground? Did you know that?
I didn't.
It is. It's built above ground.
Wait, so how do they do that? They just like layer.
It's all
everything
on
top?
stilts. It's like this. It's all built above
Yeah.
ground. So all the ground is artificial. It's not the real ground level
They better theme the alligators.
because of floodwater.
They all have to wear Rancor hats.
They have so much water there. We don't have any here. That was too sad. I didn't mean that as being
Sorry, California.
sorry, but it's a fact. It just rained the other day.
It was nice.
That'll last us for the next 2 years.
We'll be talking about that. For
So
the next
everybody
year.
stop showering.
Oh, it's impossible to live here.
All right, yeah, this is massive, you guys. This is crazy big.
Wow, well,
Yeah, well, you took the words right out
I
of my
thought that was a
mouth.
pool for a second. I saw that giant blue section.
You're a pool.
No, Taylor Pool. Oh, sorry, that was one of our backers' names from a long time ago.
From a long time ago. Taylor's getting loopy.
Let's see. I'm just kind of disappointed because, like,
At this?
well, because the Florida one, like, I'm never gonna be able to go there, and this looks huge.
Ooh, well, what if we could monetize our Disney Galaxy's Edge and then
That's the only way that I'll ever probably get there. Then we could do a live show from that exact spot.
Ooh, yeah, if you guys, I think
That's
if I remember the concept, I think this is where the Millennium Falcon's gonna go. Right?
It looks falcon shaped.
It looks very falcony.
What's that big long building?
This one?
Yeah.
I believe those are gonna be the shopping areas.
Ooh.
The what did you call it?
The bazaar, the marketplace.
The marketplace. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should talk about. I don't know if they show any of that in this video.
I hope this is not boring you guys because it's so cool to me. Okay, slow pan, low pan, slow pan. That was
Well-
that was a big trouble joke for you guys.
So this is probably gonna take. They don't seem like they're as far along as California.
No, it's farther along than this though.
Oh, is
I've
it?
seen, yeah, there's rock work already. I've seen it.
Hmm.
Okay, so I believe the next shot is going to be this area here.
Yeah, there we go.
So I think this is the curve, and that structure you saw is the Millennium Falcon here. This is concept art, but these are people. Look at how big.
Jason says, "I wish Galaxy's Edge was more centered around the rebellion and empire."
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but I was just gonna say, if you guys haven't heard, we talked about this in the last video. Galaxy's Edge isn't really set in like a canon time period or anything in Star Wars. It's kind of its own. They kind of made their own story that it's set in, and they kind of made its own planet and stuff. So it's in its own world, and it doesn't really tie into the movies.
Okay, all right. Here you go. Here's an exclusive right here. Okay. From what I hear, I don't know if the California one, but I haven't told you this yet, Taylor, that there's going to be two sides to Galaxy's Edge. There's going to be a rebel side,
What?
yes, and an empire side. So
I like
there's
where this is
actually, this
going.
thing is going to be so big, there's going to be two parts to it, two sides to the actual location. An empire and a rebel.
What? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That sounds. Is it a theory, or do you know it for a fact? Because that sounds.
I
Amazing.
don't know this for a fact. I do not know this for a fact.
Well, I choose to believe it.
Okay, so we get to see this. Like I said, this is concept.
That would make total sense, by the way.
Do you think this is like welding and they're like repairing
I
the
don't know.
Falcon?
Why is there like fire? I thought that too.
So, I believe this is the location.
Whoa.
Wee wah wah wah.
Who's
whatever you
taking all
said.
these? Oh, wow. Whoa.
No,
wee,
this
whoa.
is this is all part of the video that they showed. I think everybody. I believe.
I don't know. These look. Oh yeah, because I can kind of see the screen. This is totally bootlegged footage somebody took from their like that meeting where I guess they talked about everything.
I think so. So here's some of the rock work.
Ooh.
But look at how big this place is.
I'm actually kind of surprised because Disney doesn't usually like to show like this kind of stuff, like
Well, you
where
know-
it's really under construction.
Right, but when they do show stuff like this, when they have like even bigger and badder things planned. So, you know what I mean? Like if you have something bigger and badder planned, this is nothing. You know what I mean? This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Nick thinks it's staged. He says it's fake news. This isn't fake. This is real.
You know why he says that? Because it's too good to be true.
It's so upsetting that I need to sneeze really bad right now.
You do?
Yeah, but it's okay. I
Look at this.
just smack my nose around
Look-
so I don't have to.
Look at this.
What are they building? I want to
I,
get in
I don't
there
know.
and take
I don't
a
know
bunch
if
of
this
candids.
is. I don't know if this is the show building. I don't know if this is the back or if this is still the front.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There's
It's too massive to tell.
yeah, there's I know the Florida one or the California one pretty good.
It's
The
supposed
Florida
to be
one,
done
I'm-
in late. Sorry, it's supposed to be done in late fall. Says the chat.
This one, the Florida one, yeah. The California one is summer
Wow, that seems way too soon.
2018.
Ah.
So this is concept.
Tell them what you know about the marketplace, because I didn't hear anything about that till you told me this morning.
Yeah, in Galaxy's Edge, from what I hear, there will be no Disney souvenirs. So no Mickey stuff, no Disneyland, no movie stuff. The only things that are going to be sold in the Star Wars Galaxy Edge section is going to be Star Wars related, but not even like Star Wars toys you can get at toy stores and stuff. It's all going to be themed.
It's
So-
in-theme toys.
Right, and I believe the food as well. So I don't think they're going to have like cheeseburgers and stuff like that. They're going to have all themed food, themed drinks, and themed souvenirs. So everything in the bazaar or marketplace, like Taylor was saying, is going to be all themed specifically to this park. So the only place you're going to be able to get these souvenirs and that is in this area.
So save your money for that weird Star Wars swag, because they're probably gonna do like the seasonal thing, you know, they switch the stuff out. Those collectibles are gonna be cool.
Okay, I think this is just like through the cracks in the wall.
Somebody's sneaking a peek through.
Yeah.
Fresh baked, if you're the one that got that footage, I appreciate you.
Yeah. So these are the buildings that are going to be surrounding and in the general area.
I wonder what's inside. I wonder if like all the like the places to eat and everything are gonna be like, I wonder basically how many of these buildings are gonna be, like, house stuff you can go into and go through versus how many are just gonna be like storing stuff, but like, or storing, you know, the rides
Right.
and everything.
Well, the California one is going to be so tiny. I have a feeling that you're probably going to be going up into things
Oh yeah.
because it looks like it's moving upwards because they can't build out.
yeah, there's just not enough space. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But that's why we got to save up to go to Florida.
Why don't we just get rid of Splash Mountain and like move this in more?
How dare you?
Nobody ever goes in there anymore.
Well, what about just getting rid of Toontown?
I would 100% be down with them getting rid of Toontown, actually. Have you been there lately? Toontown's kind of sad. I don't think it's anybody's favorite.
Okay, let's see. So this is more of the Bazaar Marketplace.
That place is going to be happening.
Well, look just how massive. It looks pretty big. So I wonder if this doesn't look like they would be the Empire side at all.
No, if what you said is true, then this is probably going to be like rebel centric. Get rid of Toontown, says Nick.
Yeah, let's ace Toontown.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I guess for the little kids. So
Little kids will love this.
I don't know, but I think these are supposed to be souvenirs that you can buy. Because if you look at it, it looks like a rebel person would have built this thing.
Or some weird alien.
Yeah, because I don't know why a kid or a rebel would buy this
I would
or
buy
make
it.
this. I mean, make this because
The Empire, they're like, here you go.
here. This is stuff like I don't know. If you would you make your enemies weapons? You know what I mean? Like if you're like, here, I'm gonna build this for my kid. I don't know how they're justifying this, you guys. I just think it's funny.
All I know is I want that at.
I do too. I want all this stuff.
Mom, it has
Look at-
sharp edges.
Isn't this is the Jawa's little ship, right? And this looks like
Jabba's skiff. Was
yeah, a
flying
little
over,
skiff going over the desert.
Oh my gosh, it's so
And this is a
cool.
snow. Is that a snow speeder in the
I
back?
don't know. The stupid AT-AT's head's covering the
It's
whole
not
thing.
stupid. It's cool. Jeez.
It's covering the whole thing.
I don't know. How much do you think that's gonna set me back?
Oh,
200 bucks.
I was gonna say like 3. I do want it though. What if it's made of real metal, so like it's cutting up your hand and stuff? Well, there we go. There's some of the toys.
Okay. Stop.
It's that one's face.
What?
The pan painted.
These?
Yes.
These are like Kachina dolls. I don't know what
I
those.
want them. They're my favorite part, actually.
Well, these are definitely Rebel Scum toys because this is like made out of plastic or like wood.
I want that actually.
So okay,
Is that a knife? Look in the far corner.
it looks like a hilt of maybe a knife. Yeah.
Ooh.
There's the Indiana Jones whip. Da, 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 da. Look
I
at
like
this.
this.
This is a Yahtzee cup. Yahtzee. There's a pan flute right there.
Oh my gosh. This is a very I don't know. As far
There's a
as
magic bag.
I like the magic bag.
Put your little magic doodads in
I'll
there.
buy all this stupid stuff.
Yeah, I will too.
It's so dumb I must have it.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get so caught up in that thing. I gotta start saving my money now. We
I
only
wish
have
I
till
could-
the summer,
I
Taylor.
wish I wouldn't have spent $300 on these Kachina dolls. I missed out on getting the wooden AT-AT.
I don't know, San Diego. You're gonna get a run for your money this year.
What if what if they turn these things out so often that like I don't know, like they have like the traders sell new stuff like every month or something. Like it's like a limited stock of everything. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this looks very limited. This is like handcrafted stuff to me.
Pretty cool.
I'm not sure what all this is supposed to be. These look like
That looks like-
replicas of ships.
That looks like a grenade on the left side.
Well, wait. He didn't spend very much time on that.
No, and that was kind of an interesting
Okay.
see above the knife? That looks like a grenade.
This or this?
That.
I don't know. I was thinking of some kind of rattle. Like some kind of. But this looks very primitive. I didn't know the rebels were this like.
Maybe the
Poor.
Jawas are making it.
Because this is even poor by like Luke standards.
Well, some weird aliens are selling it in a bazaar.
Yeah, maybe.
I just realized that one right in the middle by the fish thing, it looks like a bantha, but like carved. Yeah,
This,
see?
yeah,
Little bantha or something.
yeah.
I love
And-
banthas.
I don't know what these.
I don't-
There's some kind of animals too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So this looks like stuff that you're going to be able to buy at the bazaar.
And you know, if somebody wants to send us these for free, we'll definitely
Yeah, we'll
We'll rate
advertise.
them.
Yeah, we'll rate them. We'll play with them. We'll
We'll-
show them on our show.
rate and review just to help you out.
Yeah, we'll do that. We can do that. I'm telling you right now, that's a Yahtzee jar. I used to love Yahtzee with my kid. Yahtzee, because you get to yell Yahtzee.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, you feel very. I don't know. Why do you feel so good when you yell Yahtzee?
It's better than playing like a really long game of Monopoly.
Oh my gosh, Monopoly's too epic. Yeah, you gotta have a full day to play Yahtzee.
So this is from the Florida. This is he was comparing this, right?
Yeah, to the the theming in what is it called? The Avatar, but what do they call that land?
Is this from the Avatar land?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wind Traders.
Have you ever been to that?
No, that's one more reason I need to go. Take the family. Anybody know? They have a convention. See, I think these are like handcrafted.
Yeah, if you see this isn't the Star Wars stuff.
So this,
Something else.
yeah.
Look at that dumb looking stuffed animal.
I'm kind of hoping the shops at the Star Wars are better than this.
I don't know, the theming looks kind of cool though.
That looks too organized. I want like weird people coming up to me and going, "You want to buy my whatever?" Or like, like
Some weird alien.
yeah, like okay, yeah, like okay, this is their thing. Can you see this? Like it's like oh dun 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 dun, and they just kind of like throwing it in your face, like buy it.
You're like, this stupid Java wouldn't let me leave without buying a Cochina
Yeah.
doll, and now here I
Yeah,
am.
I want them like coming up to me and just like obnoxiously trying to sell me their wares.
Oh, I would totally be for that.
I think it'd be cool, like the first time, anyways. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe by the third time it'd be like, get out of my face.
I think if it was a different weird alien, though, I think I'd still be cool
Yeah.
with it. As long as it's not like the same Jawa just screaming at me.
And then what if they have like a translator that's like they're going and it's like what he says is buy my thing. My kids are starving.
Oh man, that'd be a great job if you were just like a translator.
Oh,
Or they have like a C3PO. They have like a
Alright.
3PO unit with them.
if Disney doesn't do this, then
Genius.
I'm gonna be totally like not happy. Because this looks too much like, to me this looks like Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
I want something
You know what
beyond.
it does.
I want something beyond Rainforest Cafe.
Simonon says, Uta Guta, T-Bear.
Exactly. You could be one of those guys. All right, do the Unta Gunta.
Uta Guta, T-Bear.
Buy my Kachina doll.
That thing.
I don't know, some kind of, I don't know. Actually. I don't know, but that's what they're going to be selling.
No, but I agree. I think when they showed the outside of the store, it looked cool, like because you can see the theming that
There-
they're
okay,
capable
there's a-
of. But
Better picture. Are these like is that like a pod or is that what? Do you know a ship that?
I
That
think
looks
it's
vaguely familiar.
I think it's an X-wing. It's just built weird because look, it's got like little wings attached to it, and the other one's obviously a TIE fighter.
Yeah, it looks like maybe there's a set of wings. There
That
might
one's
be
not
two.
that strong. I'm just saying.
Dun,
The
dun,
TIE
dun,
fighter
dun.
looks cool,
But
but
these little wires, I'll have that thing broken in no time.
that was my first thought as a kid. Like, if I got that as a kid, it'd be broken within like a day.
I got a feeling these things are too expensive for children.
Oh yeah, these are like collectors.
I
It's
think-
probably a set, like a collector's set or something.
Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be high end stuff.
Good. That means that they don't get any and they're all ours.
And from what I hear, is they will have Galaxy's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge toys, like normal Star Wars, like plastic toys, but they won't be sold here. They'll be sold in like the Disneyana stores. And what's the one that they have here on the Disney Walk, Taylor?
Oh, the big Disney store? I don't remember what
What's
that's
that thing called?
the one in the Disney Walk?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's
It's
called.
like 3 or 4 shops built
It's
into
huge.
one.
Yeah. I
If-
can see that.
If you guys know the name of that shop, let me know. But I think they are going to sell Galaxy's Edge like plastic
Actual merch?
toys. Yeah, yeah.
Curtis Wyndham is in the chat.
Curtis
He
Wyndham.
says, I guess this is not in the US. This is in the US.
Yeah.
The toys just look really alien and kind of folky, I guess is the word.
Yeah, I think they're trying like the nearest that Taylor and I could figure, these are probably some kind of alien race that built these things.
Because you're at like a weird rustic folky kind of market.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that they're obnoxious, like, you know, street people that try to sell you I don't know. Or if you go into Mexico, you know, the little
vendors.
the little Mexican kids that are trying to sell the Chick-fil-A.
You know,
Here, have some gum.
I feel like they have to be pushy like that, or why even do the fully themed market at all?
Especially this part of it. I think this part, it would work thematically.
Yeah, because like you need to have that if you're gonna convince people to buy this stuff. They want the experience, I would think.
Well, it seems like that's where they're going with it as
Yeah.
well.
They
Because
have to.
from what I hear, no burger, no like normal food. There might be stuff that you can relate to, like it's a burger, but it'll be called something else. Oh, here's like probably some of the drinks.
Are they gonna have alcohol there?
I don't know. Do they serve alcohol in
And
like the Harry Potter land or
I
whatever,
don't
the Wizarding
know.
World?
I've never been. I heard that
It's butterbeer, I think.
I heard there was a rumor that Disney was going to start selling alcohol like everywhere instead of just in little places.
Let's listen to what he says. I know that they're gonna have like the blue milk.
Blue milk.
That is an example of some of the mixed drinks you'll be able to get. Not alcohol.
Oh, so
Oh.
not alcohol. He answered our question.
Alcoholic, don't they?
Okay, just for the record, only women drink alcohol through straws. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Remember Blue Milk looking like that?
Otherwise, it's not cool. If you're a guy, that is.
I see like a goopy glacier or something. What do they call
Goopy Glacier.
Ew.
I think our show's better.
it? Like that.
I'm sorry.
Goopy
I'm sorry,
Glacier.
Fresh Baked.
And then finally,
All right. When Taylor heard this, she actually perked up. So I don't know if these are just. I don't know where you can get these. Do you know anything about these trading cards, Taylor?
I don't know. In one of the videos, these are some like collector's trading cards. I don't know where people got them, but each one shows you like a little scene that I guess can take place, like a promotional scene that can take place at the park, because there's like apparently there's a storyline that's tied into the park.
Yeah,
and
this looks
kinda
like
shows
maybe
it.
these are some of the retailers
Ooh, blue
like
milk.
that we were talking about. Yeah.
But like, I don't know where you get these, because I would actually I'd like to have some, but I don't know if they were given at the.
Do you know who that
convention.
is?
That's the pilot. That's Rex.
Yeah, that's Rex from Star Tours.
Oh, he made it. They're bringing him over after banishing him.
Yeah, he's not in it anymore, right? Because they had 3PO or something, right?
Yeah, Rex was the best pilot.
Who did the voice? Anyone? Go ahead, Taylor.
Who was it? Pee Wee.
Pee Wee.
Pee Wee Herman. Yeah,
Pee Wee. Paul Rubens.
pretty cool.
cards available.
I need these.
I know. I'd like if we could get him in person. Then
You
we
know
could
what
take a look
else?
at 'em.
All right, maybe we'll do a Disney show with this. I was doing some inventory, Taylor. Pamela and I, in the day, were able to stumble upon all the coolest stuff at Disney. So I'm hoping that maybe, hopefully, Fates listen in. I'm crossing my fingers right now that something will happen with this Galaxy's Edge. So just to back up, okay. So it wasn't a preview night. What they do is sometimes they'll open things to people in the park just as a way, what do they call it?
I almost
Testing?
I almost said press night, but that's
Beta,
different.
is it beta testing or whatever they call that? But we were just in Fantasyland over by Small World, and they had the gate to Toontown open. Toontown hadn't been open yet. It was still in development.
Okay.
And so I guess it was done at this point, or close to being done. So anybody that was in that area, they were inviting them in.
What?
Yeah, and then they closed it back off.
Wait, just by luck that you guys.
Yeah,
happened to
we were
be
just there. We were just there. So they invited us in. So we got to ride all those attractions and see all that stuff with like next to no people in
That's
there.
so cool.
And it wasn't open. And we lucked out and we got like a preview night to Indiana Jones too. So if you guys don't know, Indiana Jones, like all those markings that are on the wall, they were handing out cards and they were like like you could decipher, what do they call that? They used to have those things where you could, decoders. It was a decoder card. And so what you could do is all those markings are like words or they're like a letter. And so
Okay.
when you're going along in the line, you know, they had the eye symbol and they had those different symbols.
Oh, yeah, I
Those
know what
are
you're talking
those
about.
are actually words. So with the code, the decoder, you can find out what they say. And so a lot of them actually warn you or whatever, like things that are to come and stuff like that. So they're like whoever built that thing, that the people were warning you like of certain obstacles and things that were to come. And so you could decipher those or decode those with the ride. And also, I believe that all those torches that now don't have a fire in them, you know, when you're waiting in line, that little courtyard
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
those things were all lit. They had huge fires in them.
Really?
Yeah. And
They'd never do that now.
yeah, and so we got invited to that thing before the general public was, and they were selling. We had to buy these things though, and with Toontown as well. Like they have these, they're like a golden ticket. They're a ticket. You'd never use them, but they actually they said they are a ticket, and you can use them if you want to. But it's a ticket to the attraction, and it's about this big. It's about
Really?
it's about a foot long. The one of them's on
Oh, I see
on the
it.
wall
It's framed. I
in the
never knew
studio.
what that was.
Yeah, that's a ticket to the Indiana Jones, and we also had a ticket to Toontown. So
Do they still make things like that?
that's what I'm hoping for this Galaxy's Edge because I'm definitely going to get one. So we have those framed and they're a ticket to the attraction, but
I'm
they're really
on
big.
board.
They're like collector's tickets. And they have like a little perforated, if you notice, they have a little perforated edge where they rip the thing and then they take the small edge and then you get the big edge.
Ooh, I want the whole thing though.
Yeah, that's why I've never used them. Yeah, I forget what they are. Like if you can get in, I don't know what you could use them for now if they're still valid. I don't know what they. To be honest, if there's anybody in the chat could explain it better, I should look into them. But anyways, I'm hoping that they have one for this, and also.
Did they just give it to you, or did you bought it?
We had to buy them, but I
Okay.
think they were only like they're limited time, so they're only like available for a couple months or something like that. So if you go in early, you can buy these tickets. And we also had one, and we got invited to a press night to DCA, right? Disney's California Adventure,
Oh yes, I remember you telling me about
for a
this.
preview night. And to be honest, I wasn't that excited about that part.
Well,
That
when
park
it
was-
first started, it was very different than as it is now.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler now, but it was a little disappointing at the time. But there were only like maybe, a few, maybe 500, 800 people there.
Wow.
So there was nobody there.
So, how did you get into that? Were they put it out there just for?
I had a friend of the studio of Hack Shack Studios, and I believe that he worked for like a local radio or something, and he got us in.
Let's find him.
Yeah.
No, that's very cool. I think it's weird. There's Disney collectors, but then there's specifically Disney park collectors and collectibles that come with that are really interesting. I know
Yeah.
you have a lot of that stuff. Maybe we could do a tour or something of it, show people that ticket and stuff like that at some point.
Yeah, we'll show that stuff off. But I'm hoping that maybe this card set is uncut. Because it would be
Yeah.
cool to have them all. Because it looks like this is uncut. It looks like it's all
It looks
one
like one
piece.
solid,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be cool to have as a display if it was.
Yeah.
Top right, the rescue to,
Let's see.
keeping everything in universe.
Welcome to California while you're in California.
Giving that gift to
Oh, the California Adventure.
Yeah, the California Adventure Park was a strange concept for sure. I think that Star Wars is more lends itself to a theme park than most properties.
Yeah, I always thought that DCA was a weird idea too. I heard that they're going to rebrand it. They're going to get rid of the California Adventure aspects of it. So they're bringing a lot more licensing stuff in there. Because right now, maybe we'll do a show on this too. The Marvel, I think they're just calling it Marvel Land at this point. But it's going to be around that the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy Tower.
I just thought of something. Do you have any other friends that are like really interested in like theme park stuff for Disney? Because we could turn this into more of like a Kiss Corner type thing where we talk about this stuff for a designated time. If we had maybe a couple other people, because there's a lot of stuff we could talk about just about. I know you know a lot about the Disney park history and stuff too, so we could react to new stuff like this, but also just talking about that I think is interesting.
Yeah, I have a friend that works. He's an engineer at the park, but I know because every time I talk to him now, he just like changes the subject. So I know that they sign those confidentiality.
that's right.
Yeah, like I know he has seen all of this stuff, but he is sworn to secrecy.
I forgot they're not really allowed to talk about it. Understandably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure once it opens up and things that we could get some inside stories, maybe we could have him in and talk to him if he'd like to do that. But that would be very, very cool. But yeah, I don't know. It would be fun though to get other people in here. Maybe we could partner with Fresh Bake. Get this guy in here.
If any of you guys have a connection to Fresh Baked,
I really do. I hope that people appreciate what it is
oh, we
that
do.
attempted here. Never been done before in the history of theme parks, as far as I know. And
I think that Harry Potter park's the closest.
Yeah, definitely.
The intent of what they're trying to do, as far as I can discern from this panel, from
He's
previous
discerning.
from the images that we've seen, what they're trying to do is unprecedented, and I really hope that it goes just like they want it to.
You and me both.
What I'm really hoping too is that they have like little Let's see if we can find the where is it? The marketplace stuff. I'm really hoping that they'll have like little, because at conventions they have remote control R2 units. So I'm hoping that they have like little remote R2 units like going throughout, and that they're, you know how like Disney has people in costumes like the Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. I hope they have people for environment and atmosphere
What do
that
they call them? Like face characters?
yeah,
and stuff like
characters and
that?
stuff. Yeah, that they have characters that are alien looking and stuff like that, just to kind of flesh out this world.
It would make a big difference, I feel like, as far as immersion goes.
Yeah, because the only part of this that's not going to work is just the people themselves that are
Yeah.
going into this thing. But if they could balance it out with enough, like cast members, I guess they call it.
That's what they call them.
Yeah, that would be cool. And just to answer your question, Taylor, it looks like these things are multi-leveled.
Ooh.
So you know how we looked in that one shot was,
And whether you could walk through or not.
yeah, it looks like that these things are going to be active. So
Oh my
it looks like it
gosh.
will be multi-leveled.
So that would be cool.
Yeah. I think that this, well, I just keep thinking about Disney and stupid people, but this thing might not last very long because there's going to be idiots that are going to fall off that thing or jump.
Jason wants to know, just got back. Have you guys talked about the Star Wars Hotel in Orlando? That might have to be an episode all in of itself.
Yeah, not yet. I saw some concept stuff. It didn't look that impressive, but they might be early concepts.
Yeah, same here. I think we both looked at them when they were like, they had the one piece out. I think they have more now. We'll do a separate video talking about that.
The thing that would be awesome, now that you mentioned the hotel, and thank you for that, is what if the Star Wars themed hotel was attached? This would only be Florida. They couldn't do it here in California. There's just no room. But what if that themed hotel was attached to this park?
Ooh.
Like, what if from your hotel you could just walk right into this park?
That would be amazing and totally worth the hotel price.
Yeah, because the thing is, they do it here at DCA, right? So
Oh, that's
California
right,
Adventure,
yeah.
that what is
Grand
it called?
Californian?
Grand Californian. It actually, there's an entrance that you can go right into the park.
That would be a great way to basically hike up prices on having somebody, like hiking up prices for being assured to get into the park in a way. Because if you were paying to stay at the hotel, you'd basically also be paying to have access to that park easily.
It would be immersive. Could you imagine? Okay, if you could stay at a themed hotel and have access to the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, then you could literally spend at least 3-4 days
Ooh.
just immersed in Star Wars universe. Because at the hotel's theme, but the hotel couldn't be to this extent.
No.
There's no way you could. But they could theme it up as much as possible. But then, like, even the pool areas, Taylor, like, if it was as immersive as this, let's just say the Star Wars Galaxy Edge hotel that would be, in my imagination, adjacent to this part of the park, then could you imagine the swimming hole areas?
That would be awesome.
It would be a pool, but it would be all Star Wars themed. Because let's think, okay, all the things that make these hotels is pool, sometimes multiple pools, spas,
Restaurant.
restaurant themes, and sometimes golf courses. So you could even do like a themed Star Wars golf course. Like if you were a Disney person, a Star Wars person, and a golf person, you could do all three. You could
AKA a rich person.
well, yeah, Taylor. If you're gonna go here, you definitely are gonna shell out
No.
like thousands of dollars. Yeah.
I want to see what you think about this. Scotty Richard says, Archie Bear, I'm an old school fan. I have little interest in Galaxy's Edge as it is set in the First Order time. I'd much rather see the old Empire time period.
Ooh. Well, I don't know. They're saying that there's two. Nah. I think yeah.
I get why they're doing it though, because the thing is, nothing about the design looks any different than like the older Star Wars time period. It's just that they use the First Order troopers versus the original stormtroopers, and I think it's just a marketing thing.
Yeah, I think that they're trying to like, I guess if the new movies are contemporary, then I guess they're tying it into the contemporary Star Wars versus the past Star Wars. So
But-
yeah, it is getting a little complex, but I don't know, maybe for expansion.
But let us know what you guys think, where you weigh in on this. If you think that if you're into the kind of the newer First Order kind of aesthetic, or if you prefer the old stuff, maybe they still have that kind of stuff in the park. We don't really know. Maybe you know some stuff that we don't. So definitely chime in the comments and let us know where you weigh in.
Okay, I just noticed something. Is this a track or are these tire tracks?
Oh, you know what?
They look like they go around.
I think it's a track.
There might be a vehicle unless, no, it's not a shadow. These are shadows. This could be a track. They might have like vehicles that are going through here too. There's a video that I saw in Florida, and they have a full-size transport ship. It's probably the size of this building.
Jason just talked about that in the chat. He said, I guess he said the Star Wars Hotel in Orlando is going to have a transportation system that goes at least through and to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought this was just like a prop. So maybe it'll be a theme.
He gave us a link. Thanks for the link, Jason. We'll definitely watch that and see where we weigh in. I guess the DSNY newscast did a video about the hotel specifically and showed some of that stuff. So we'll check that out for sure.
So the shopping may be multi-leveled where that bridge thing was in the other shot.
Yeah.
There might be ways that you could actually walk around and then kind of walk around the perimeter. Because I can't see why they build this thing up so high if you couldn't.
Yeah, because it'd be a weird. I know that like they do build facade stuff like that to like make the illusion, but it seems like they just as easily. By the way the buildings looked, it looked like it was meant for people to.
Oh my
through.
gosh, can you imagine if like in some of the store they had like audio animatronic like animals and
Aw.
stuff?
I would love that.
Oh my gosh. Disney, you better not disappoint because my imagination's going crazy. I'm gonna be so upset if I go in there and it looks like, I don't Toontown.
Oh my god. They're all just facades, everything.
Okay, let me see if there's anything else kind of cool to show. There's the cockpit. This is pretty cool. So, I don't know. Is there anything else other than I really want to go there to talk about, Taylor? Or?
I think let us know if you guys know any more information. Maybe you have some videos you want to link us to, get our reactions on. And we'll definitely check out that. Maybe we'll do the hotel next. We can look into that and find out more information.
Yeah, and the homework is going to be a blast because
Yes.
I don't mind doing this stuff at all.
Let us know if you guys have. Right now, we're thinking maybe Walt's Vault, but if you guys have a name maybe for this segment, we're thinking of making this into a regular segment, talking about. So I think. Do you want to do specifically Disney park stuff or just Disney stuff in general?
I don't know. Walt's Vault is kind of all encompassing, but I think Disney parks.
Likewise.
But like the park stuff, the thing is, what's cool about it is with the movie tie-ins, they do go back and forth. So like they're building the Marvel park or Marvel Land or whatever it's going to be called. So there's that, but that ties into the Marvel movies. And then there's Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, which ties into the movies. And then most of the attractions in the park tie back to some kind of movie.
That's right.
Indiana Jones or the Disney animated stuff. So we could go back and forth. There's a lot of stuff we
Yeah.
could talk about.
It might be natural for us to go back and forth, but let us know what you guys want us to talk about specifically for our next show. Like I said, we're thinking about making this a regular thing, so let us know for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. Do we want to get a shameless plug in for
Yes.
the YouTube
Somebody
and for individual?
somebody asked about the Black Friday sale. If we're doing a sale.
Oh, yeah, we have that too.
We have a huge Black Friday sale going on artbytbear.com. That'll be linked in the description. And you can get up to 20% off everything site-wide. There is do you want to tell them a little bit about the website and what they can find there?
Yeah, there's pages, since the beginning of my career, so 35 years worth of artwork to choose from. There's artists like Dave Finch, Mark Bagley. Dan Jurgens, Carlo Barbieri, Carlos Pacheco. Gosh, there's just a ton of stuff there, guys. And then there's like Spider-Man pages, X-Men pages, Superman pages, Batman pages. There's probably every character you could imagine represented on the site. So there's that, and also I have prints, high-end prints, collectible prints of a lot of different iconic characters, and books. So I have my art book there, and I have Chrono Mechanics books. And just one thing to add, with every purchase of $100 or more, you get a free print of your choice. But make sure in the description that you write down what print you want.
Yeah, in the cart when you're ordering, there is a comment section, and when you submit your order, you can submit a comment. So make sure to put in there what print you want. Don't forget, because this is a killer deal. And we have all the codes. There are coupon codes. They're on the main site, so check it out. I think most domestic orders are gonna make it out before Christmas.
Yeah.
There's a good chance. So get those in quickly. And since a lot of this original art is going, this is the biggest sale we've ever done. So don't wait, because original pages are one of a kind. If you wait, the chances are if the page you want going are pretty good right now. They're going pretty fast right now, and the library is huge, but there's lots of collectors laying in wait. And if you're thinking of getting into collecting original art, this would be a very good time, because there's some high quality pages that you will never get for these kind of prices. So check it out.
Yeah, please. Yeah, check it out. And like Tata said, there's a description on the main page that there's 3 different codes for different percentages. So make sure you observe that. Like I said, it's on the main page. And also, there's a lot of black and white exclusives and deals that are happening on the newsletter. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter as well when you go to the Art by T-Bear site.
Yeah, the newsletter has first access to most things, including sales, so don't miss out. And the sale goes on from now until Cyber Monday.
Yeah, so Monday will be it, and that'll be pretty much that'll be it for the rest of the year. So until next year. So what else do we have? We have the black and white Indiegogo stuff still?
Yes, black and white is still on Indiegogo. It is in demand, so you can still get your copy of the book. We have our latest stretch goal is up, which is the badge set. They're buttons, they're badges, and we're pretty close to getting that. I don't remember how far away we are. We're definitely within reach, and we're trying to get to that one. We have a couple more laying in wait. A lot of the tiers are still up. Some of the bigger ones have sold out, but there's still some ultimate tiers open if you want to get your hands on absolutely everything you can get into campaign, including an exclusive print. So check out that. We are under review for monetization right now. We still haven't got confirmation, so if you want to send us a little tip in the donate button, that's always appreciated, especially around the holidays right now. And thanks for watching. Give us your suggestions for Disney related content. If you want this to be a regular segment, maybe you got a name. It's hard to beat Waltz of Vault, but we'll see if that's
taken.
stole.
Yeah.
So yeah, let us know where you chime in on Star Wars Land.
Yeah, and the black and white stuff, as far as the Indiegogo, we're at 43,822. So we sold, I think, 3 books today. So thank you guys very much for contributing. You're making a 25-year dream come true, which is bringing black and white back and getting it into all your hands, all the black and white fans' hands. So thank you so much for all the support. Keep spreading the word. And if you're on the fence about a book, come by and pick one up. So thanks again. And I think we're done here.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You guys are the best.
Yeah, thanks.